Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about using a Yeti cooler with ice compared to a plug-in fridge. So let me preface this by saying this is just what works for me now, and I reserve the right to change my mind. Okay, we'll go take a look at where I have the cooler stored. Excuse the traffic noise there. So I just typically access it right from the back, and I've got it right here ready to go. You know, full of ice and stuff. And that's a good spot for it. Stays out of the way and works well. So the particular model I have is called the Roadie 24. It's a small size, but you know, I'm only one person. And the main reason I like it for now is the simplicity and the small size. So it doesn't take up a lot of room. I don't have to have, you know, solar or an extra battery and solar to keep a fridge running 24/7. You know, I'm sure there's other ways around it. Maybe you could run your fridge only at night and not so much during the day when you're away from the vehicle. And of course, a lot depends on your lifestyle and your goals. Now, if I were to spend a lot of time off grid in that situation where I'm running low on ice and the only reason I have to go into town is to get ice, I agree, that would be annoying. And that would end up costing more, you know, in gas and time just to get ice. But I find with my lifestyle now, traveling as much as I do, keeping it moving, staying on the road, that I'm always around a place to get ice, whether, you know, I'm stocking up at food at Walmart or Target or a grocery store, there's ice there. When I'm getting gas for the van, there's usually ice there. So it really hasn't been a problem to, you know, resupply the ice when needed. Another nice feature I'll throw in is that it's good to have ice for cold drinks once in a while. So the technology for portable fridges has come a long way, and there's just some amazing products out there. But what's holding me back is I'm not sure if you can plug one of those fridges directly into the hybrid batteries of a Toyota hybrid vehicle, or if it would just be running off the 12 volt all the time. Now, granted, the 12 volt does get recharged by the hybrid batteries and the engine, of course, but I don't know, I worry about taxing that 12 volt battery too much by having a fridge on 24/7. Now, I've read of people getting around that problem by using a separate, you know, battery like a Jackery or whatever, and keeping that charged solely for the purpose of keeping the fridge running, which makes sense. And if you have a solar panel to recharge that Jackery, or I guess have your vehicle recharge it when you're driving, one of the two or both, I could see how that could work for sure. Now, but that's more room too. You know, you've got a fridge, which is, I think they're typically bigger than my small Yeti. I'm sure there's some smaller ones out there. But by the time you get another battery involved and maybe a foldable solar panel and the fridge, that's taking up more space than I'm currently using with the small Yeti cooler. Another potential issue could be the noise, because you know that these fridges are not going to be completely silent as they're running. So right now, you know, if I'm in a remote location with my food on ice and it's time to go to bed, it can be completely quiet, as opposed to a fridge running, you know, the fan blowing, whatever. Another small point to add is that sometimes I do go ice-free. If I'm eating out more or just eating food that doesn't need refrigeration, it's totally possible to just skip the ice. And I've done that for, you know, days at a time. Just don't even bother with ice in the cooler. So a final point is I realized that the cost of ice over time could probably totally buy a fridge. You know, given enough time of spending $2, $3 per bag, you know, that does add up. But like I said before, from what I've been reading, you got to power this fridge somehow. And I'm not sure going directly off my 12 volt battery is the wisest move. I don't know, maybe someone out there can educate me on this a little more. All right, so that's just my thoughts. I'm a cooler and ice guy for now. And and we'll see down the line if a fridge is in my future. All right, so thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you down the line.